What's up, guys? Welcome to the TLG podcast. I'm Overlord.
Have we started?
What?
Is this the audio check?
No, this is the actual podcast.
Hang on, I wasn't ready. I wasn't told.
Fuck it, just go for it!
What's up, guys? Gamers Kids here, and
So this is the TLG podcast. Apologies for this scrub over here who doesn't know how to fucking podcast at all.
My name's Gamers Kids. So like and subscribe. Sorry, look at this. 2 podcasts in one term, as opposed to 2 podcasts in a 9-month gap. That's pretty impressive.
I know, right?
So,
unlike all of our other videos that are always on time.
Yeah. Oh no, we've got tight schedules, and we would never, ever even think of missing even one day of our 3 times a day upload schedule.
Do you see what I did there with that beautiful segue?
Right
into our first topic.
Right away. All right. So we are shit at life, and we don't upload very much anymore. And why is that?
'Cause fucking school.
Oh yeah, we got a tiny little problem called Boz tests, and they like to play April Fools every day of every single year with this little trick called the HSC that we Australians get butt raped over, and it's a thing that year 12s have to do, and it's how you live.
Yeah, pretty much. Essentially, if you don't want to clean toilets for a living, you have to go through year 12, and what that causes is fucking AIDS in your brain.
Not that there's anything wrong with cleaning toilets for a living. Someone's got to do it.
I know.
No, I'm looking at you, Sammy.
Excuse me.
So anyway, yeah.
Anyway, speaking about that, right now, this week is actually hell week for me. It is the week that I have 5 tests in 5 days, all of which is roughly about 30% of my end of year mark.
Hooray.
So, rip me, and instead of studying, I'm sitting here in this guy's fucking house, shouting at a microphone.
Yeah, I did my tests a few weeks ago, so I'm fucking set.
If you set to fail?
If you weren't here, I'd be fucking probably recording a game instead, but it's all good. So, yeah, we haven't been uploading a lot. We do try and upload when we get the chance, but unfortunately the chance isn't always there. Overlord's playing with some Velcro in his pocket for some fucking reason. But anyway, we have uploaded a few times. So, that's a great segue onto the next topic. Aren't we getting good at this?
It's almost as if this is like our 4th episode, even though there's only 3.
What? So, what have we uploaded recently?
Well, my most recent video...
Oh, we're going to start with most recent instead of, oldest?
Yes, we are. Most recent is the one... Actually, no, we should do it the other way because I just came up with a segue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing. Alrighty, so, who uploaded the oldest or longest ago?
I think it's you. With your beautiful video.
Well, I finally... hang on. 2 months late, I believe it was. Ages after it was meant to, I did my best of 2015 video.
I like that.
I liked it too, except for the first 5 seconds where the audio was completely out of sync, and it made me really feel bad about my entire life. But anyway, that was cool.
Yeah, I hated that bit.
You did yours a while ago. Yours was good too.
I did mine on I almost said Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, he sure fucking did.
New Year's Eve, even.
New Year's Eve, even. Awesome. And then I believe you were next up with...
all 3 of the videos that I released in 1 week. I realized that I hadn't uploaded in a while, and I've just got this backlog of videos that I might as well edit. So essentially, I got a video of the last time that Skits came to my house.
Hell yeah.
Which was actually recorded on the day that we did the podcast. Or the day before, actually.
Really?
It was.
Well, we did the first podcast.
The first podcast.
So it's like a 10-month-old video that he uploaded.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as our Monaco and Castle Crasher uploads, where we're still uploading a backlog of 2014 videos.
Speaking of which, that was the 2nd video that I uploaded.
Oh, Segways for days, man.
But I'm not ready, I still need to talk about the first one. Anyway, that was the Dead Space video.
Dude, at this point, we should be sponsored by Segway. Anyway, continue.
I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Dead Space video. What did you like? What did you think about that video, actually?
I think you should fucking reload.
Well, there you go, spoilers. Yeah, but that's pretty much the summary of the video. I decided to go... It was like a 2-hour-long
This
thing.
was like an hour. Get over it.
Fine, an hour-long thing, and I just went, all of this is bullshit because neither of us are talking.
Yeah.
Because I was
pretty
being the
late.
fucking pussiest person out
Yeah.
there, and all you said one word throughout like the entire thing.
Yeah, I was just like, reload. Have you reloaded? Dude, you should reload. And you're like, I have reloaded. Like, reload anyway. So, quality content on our channel.
So I just edited it down, and it was an alright little random moments thing.
I enjoyed it.
And then,
oh no, you keep going.
then there was the Castle Crashers thing that we don't speak about,
Oh.
where I uploaded the wrong episode.
Yeah, that was like 6 months ago.
Made that private when I realized it was the wrong episode. And then took another 6 months to upload the correct episode.
Yeah, for some explanation, he uploaded episode 4 when we were up to episode 3, and I uploaded 3 at the same time as that. And then I actually went to watch his version, and it was like 20 minutes into the future, and I was like, what is this? And you combated against me. You said, no, this is the correct video, and I was like, you're a spam.
Because in my folder, it said, recording 3 instead of part 3, and it confused the shit out of me. So when I uploaded it, I went, it's part 3, alright? And then
because the second and third episodes were recorded in recording number 2.
Yeah.
And split into 2 parts. But it's alright, we forgive you. You finally uploaded it, I think. I haven't checked.
And then I uploaded
episode
my third video of the week of uploads. That we shall move on to now to your video.
Yeah, that was a great video. He uploaded an hour-long video in 360p because he's a piece of shit.
I mean, it would have. It was literally gonna. It took 10 hours to upload that one.
Hey, I uploaded a 40-minute video in 1080p. What's your excuse? 38 minutes, sorry. I'm looking at it now. Fallout 4.
Right.
That was full 1080p.
Right.
Rendered in higher bit rates than yours.
Sick.
Bitch. Anyway, moving on. So then after that, because I decided to take a hiatus while he did that, we got Titan Souls.
Nice.
I enjoyed that. I've actually recorded a second episode of that now, but I'm reluctant as fuck to actually go through and edit it, because it took me like an hour and a half, that episode, instead of the 20 minutes that the previous episode took, so that's great. That's going to be fun to edit. And then we have the episode of complete bullshit. I mean, not episode, video, of how to make friends in Rocket League.
That was a very interesting video, and there was literally no reason to upload that.
There was no reason to upload it. It made me laugh. It was pretty funny.
I mean, I'll talk about this later, but I didn't own Rocket League at the point.
Yeah.
I came up with another segue. But anyway, and it confused the shit out of me, and even now that I own Rocket League, it's still not funny.
Fuck you. Everybody else said it was funny. Got views. And then, on Friday, I uploaded my latest video, just as, at the time of recording, you uploaded your newest one.
The day before today.
The day before today, which was Monday, but anyway, that's in a second. Trackmania Turbo, and you, sir,
yes.
You're a big fan of Trackmania.
I am a big fan. I started off with the free Trackmania Nations, played Trackmania United, and then bought Trackmania 2 Stadium. I have fucking loved the series. And then this kid comes along, buys the Trackmania
I come
Turbo.
along, play it at your house, say, this game's shit, I hate it. Then,
Pretty much.
Then pre-order the newest one, because, I don't know, it was cheap. It was on a good sale for a pre-order, and he played it, and, well...
You loved it.
The rest is history. I think it is a lot of fun. And you and I've already announced this.
You've invited me to a series via a video.
So that there's no way of you, backing out. I'm like being Microsoft talking to Sony, where I, openly say, hey, let's have cross-platform, and now if you say no, you're gonna look like a dick. But, yeah, so... Trackmania, we're going to play that together. I'm going to upload more episodes of that.
That's
now,
be great fun.
You had another video.
I had another video, which is the latest video, which I uploaded yesterday.
Beautiful.
Recorded the day before, but quiet time. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, I did another case unboxing.
You did.
Long story short, did another case unboxing. This time... Instead of the cases being 3 cents and the keys costing $2.50, the case was $5. So it was a lot more pressure than like the regular cases. It's just like you can open like 5 of them and not feel too bad, or you should feel bad, but it doesn't feel as much because it's like a small amount of money. And then this comes along and it's just like $5 for a case. If you open it and get a $1 skin from a regular case, you'd be alright with that. But a $1 skin from a $5 case is like 20% of the case value.
And the fact that you can get lower quality skins in this one, so you could be getting
a white
2 cents.
skin.
You can get a white. Oh, are they white
Actually,
or are they light blues?
They're white.
Jesus.
But the white skins actually are $1 though, like because they are our souvenirs. Spoiler alert.
Well, not all of them are souvenirs.
Not all of them.
You can get a fucking shit.
I could get a 3-cent
You
skin.
were one off getting a regular blue.
I was.
Light blue.
Light
sorry.
blue.
Just emphasis on that. Anyway, just wanted to point out, since I said it's been a while since your last one, I just looked it up. It's been 9 months since your last case unboxing video.
I know.
So, well, that's cool.
That was on like my birthday, I think, or
Really?
not, something like that.
Is that the one where you weird?
Weird?
That's a word, right? Where you wore your sexy shades?
No,
No, I think I'm looking.
that
at
was
that
in the
one.
first video.
That was the very first one.
Yes, it was, which actually has a surprisingly amount of views.
A surprisingly amount of videos.
Yes.
That's
Anyway,
thumbnail.
speaking about CS:GO Major, guess what
CS:GO
happened?
Major.
CS:GO
What?
Major.
These Segways, they're just...
I know.
Ah.
Segway sponsor us.
iTunes, why aren't you paying us to do these podcasts? YouTube, get on it.
Anyway, CS:GO Major, you didn't watch it.
No, I'm not in the whole esports, ESL sort of, that's the same fucking thing. I'm not in the esports scene, I don't know any teams. Ninjas in Pajamas is a team, I think. I don't watch it. But anyway, how'd that go?
It was actually... So essentially, because they were held in North America for the first time ever...
Ah.
Ooh, spooky.
Wow.
Essentially, they started at 12:30. That's AM.
In Australia.
In Australia. So, what I'd have to do is I'd have to leave my computer on throughout the night so I could get some drops. So essentially, I'd usually end up watching the first episode instead of going to sleep because who needs to succeed in tests?
Sleep when it's like
Who needs
week?
tests the next week? So anyway, I watched like a first game
Yes.
of Virtus Pro versus the Luminosity Gaming. And it was absolutely phenomenal. It was the best game I've seen in like forever. And then I got a drop from that, and I was like, happy days.
Did a little dance.
Did a little dance. The next morning, of course, because I didn't check my inventory.
Oh.
Because I'm a twat.
No, you're asleep. You just like... was wriggling in your bed.
Yes. I actually did watch this one. It was like 2 a.m. when the match ended, but shh.
Worth.
Anyway, that's what happened. Speaking of which, Luminosity Gaming actually won the whole tournament.
Nice. So
So
the
that's
drop
nice.
was a sign.
The drop
that
was
they
a
were
sign.
going to drop every other team.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
laying down some.
Like, Ninjas in Pajamas lost.
Navi.
Navi
Vagina.
Navi was in the finals, lost. And worst of all, Envious, the team that won the last major, got dropped out of the first series. The first game they lost, and the second game, which was their elimination, they lost.
Well, no one's going to be envying them anymore, are they?
Aha!
Ah, it's good.
Anyway, they were pretty good games. You know what else is a pretty good game?
Stuff we've played recently.
It sure has!
What?
Segways!
Segways! This episode is just going to be called How to Segway. So, games played recently.
You know what's the biggest one that I already hinted at?
Well, wait.
Which so technically is a segue ages ago?
Dude! It's like a Segway in a Segway! My mind can't handle it.
Rocket League.
Rocket League, we both got.
We both got Rocket League.
I got it a couple of weeks ago. In fact, I got it at the start of my exam week, and now we just got it for him at the start of his exam week. So
Happy days!
we're geniuses.
Who used to
Anyway.
succeed in life when you can play Rocket League?
Anyway, I clocked up 12 hours in the first day I played it, so that's a kind of indication of how we're going to go about playing that. And I feel like we'll probably record it because it's a lot of fun.
I should probably. Well, it probably won't be a series because
I don't know.
it'll probably be like a random moments kind of thing.
I don't know.
Maybe like
It's
a
the only thing I play.
multiplayer competitive.
It's the only thing I play now. I've got to find something to record. But anyway, Rocket League is amazingly fun.
Yes, I've wanted it
Amazingly.
since it came out.
So have I.
But during the summer Christmas, I was hoping that during the Christmas Steam holiday sales,
The
Sale.
summer sale, man. Wait, no.
technically summer sale for us.
Oh, yeah, it's
but
Christmas
it's
sale.
Christmas sales.
Oh, it was like a detective weird thing this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Nobody really liked it because it didn't have flash sales or the.
Yeah, but they're not doing that anymore at all.
I know.
Which is actually increasing the price of the games a lot because we don't get the cheaper sales, we just get these subpar sales. But anyway, That's not
it
the
didn't
topic.
come on sale because it was brand new. So what can you expect?
Isaac got it, and he was going to buy a 4-pack so we could all play it, but then, bloody Spanky Wanky decided, nah, and then the sale ended. So, we had to wait, which is probably for the best.
Probably.
So we actually got, some stuff done in our lives before we fall into the rabbit hole of addictiveness. But now we have it.
Yes,
It's a lot of fun.
it is a lot of fun, and I believe people have been telling me that I'm actually pretty good at it.
You are actually pretty good at it. I was surprised because, there's some games you play and, why am I
Like
playing this?
when I originally started CS:GO, I was like AIDS.
Oh, well, I mean, weren't we all?
We were all AIDS.
But me and Isaac, we
like,
thought
say
we
for
were.
example, look at your first CS:GO video on your channel.
See, that's before I'd even played comp before. I was playing
Exactly.
deathmatch and I was like, guys, just found this new gun. It's called the G3S G1. It's fucking awesome. And then we hopped into a comp game and everyone's like, fucking noob, get out of the game. I was like, please.
Exactly. That was actually way before we started competitive action.
Yeah, that was a long time. That was probably before you even really started playing it, I'd say.
Yeah, I hated CS:GO at that time. Like, I actually hated playing CS:GO.
You hated everything. You hated all the good shit me and Isaac like. You hated Counter-Strike, you hated Trouble in Terrorist Town. The
Because
fuck did you play?
you're a truck simulator.
You were playing, Faster Than Light and Super Hexagon on this gaming computer you'd bought.
That
And-
had Linux on it.
And, Kerbal Space Program. Meanwhile, me and Isaac are playing all the FPS shit. We were powering through the Half-Life games and Left 4 Dead and all that.
Yeah, I hated the CS:GO, the CS:GO,
The CSGO, not just any old CSGO.
because they always take me into these arms race games and
Oh,
deathmatch.
because we didn't play comp back at the time.
You didn't, so we always played arms race, and I'd literally never get past level 3.
The sawed-off shotgun was the death of you.
Literally, as soon as I got the short off,
The shorn-off shotgun.
the short off, it's like a shotgun mixed with the sword off. I don't know. Essentially, I'd never do anything at all.
I miss those days. I miss the original arms race.
I sure do. Speaking of which, I watched your the CS:GO video that you made, and you played deathmatch on Safe House.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Is that not a thing anymore?
It's not a thing
I don't know.
anymore.
I never play deathmatch anymore.
It hasn't been a thing for ages, and I was like, I did not remember that was a thing.
Actually, I remember Isaac went through and watched it, and he said there were a bunch of things in my video that don't exist anymore.
Like the doors.
Like doors that were metal or wooden, and now they're metal and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So that's interesting. I got a little piece of history on my channel.
You should go watch it right now because it's horrible.
Yeah, I watched it last night. I didn't realize it was so long. It goes for 5
I
minutes.
know.
Jesus. And I had the song playing was
In
the
Fast
Counter-Strike
Forward.
theme song in Fast Forward, and it takes about 30 seconds to get through the song, and then it just starts playing again, and I was like, ugh. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Other games we've been playing recently, of course, we've been playing Counter-Strike. You were watching the majors and all that.
Yeah.
That's the usual shit. We're not going to go into that. You've been playing more Fallout 3. You finished it.
I've completed the main game.
The main game. There's still plenty more to
I've
do.
finished the storyline. I've gotten the end credits, so to speak.
Yeah, it's...
I'm not going to reveal anything further because of spoilerific reasons of a game that came out an ages ago.
But anyway, thoughts on the
Thoughts on the game
game as a whole.
As a whole, I enjoyed it a lot.
It's a very good game.
It is a good game. It is a pain in the ass to get going because it was optimized for Windows Vista. So, ignoring that, it was an excellent game. I really enjoyed it.
I would say it is still one of the best games I have ever played.
Yes.
And anyway, I haven't been playing Fallout 3, but on a side note, I just bought it. I just bought it on my PC.
Right.
I bought 2 games that I already owned on my 360. And they were both by Bethesda. I bought Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition and Doom 3 BFG Edition, which is a segue to the fact that I have been playing the shit out of Doom 3 in preparation for Doom 4. And I will say this, Doom 3 is a lot of fun, and you own that as well.
I sure do.
You should play it. It's not scary, just put it out there. I don't know, you get a couple of jumps, but it is mainly an action game.
Right.
And it's a bloody fun one, I'll tell you that.
Speaking about Doom 3...
Speaking of Doom 3.
Segue again.
Segways, I can't fucking handle it.
What's the other game that you've been playing that rhymes with Doom?
It's actually Dome.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Is it Dome 4 or something like that?
Yeah. No, actually, like, doesn't have a 4 on it.
Oh, right.
Because it's like a reboot of the original.
Right.
So anyway, closed beta. I got an email on Friday, because I've pre-ordered Doom, the new one. Got an email, wasn't expecting this, saying, hey, download the fucking beta. And I was like, there's a beta? So anyway, closed beta was on the weekend, and I played that. I only got to play 2 hours of it. But that 2 hours I played was probably the most fun I've ever had in a multiplayer beta. I'm telling you now, it is amazing. It's just, I can't explain how much fun it is. He's doing a dance. What's the dance?
The dance means I have no clue what's going on because I haven't played Doom or the Doom beta.
I thought you were trying to do this dance.
Ah, yes.
You guys can't see what I'm doing, but anyway, it sounds like this.
Wait, they can't see us?
Yeah, they can't see us.
Wait, this isn't a stream?
Oh no! Oh, old memes are good. Anyway, we were doing the Seventh Element dance by Vitas, who's the best musician of all time.
Best meme of Australia, 2016.
He's hilarious. He's actually...
Link in the video description.
That one you linked me last night, his song Smile.
Ah, yes.
He has got a ridiculous vocal range.
Like, he is actually crazily talented. He sings, like, full-on opera.
Yeah, but his actual songs, they're a bit weird.
Yeah,
But his voice, he's got talent, it's just that the stuff he does it into is a bit strange, especially Seventh Element.
Yes. But, alright. I don't know.
Anyway, that was completely off topic. Doom beta, alright, it just takes away everything that modern-day shooters have laid down and goes back to the ground basics.
I believe you told me there's no reloading.
There's no reloading, so you've got a rocket launcher with 25 rockets in it. Fuck reloads! Just keep firing! And also, that rocket launcher is actually really cool because you can remotely detonate it. So if somebody jumps up in the air, you can fire it and cause it to explode, an area of effect, all that stuff. Also, there's no sprint, because this is a fast-paced motherfucker. So you're always running around doing jumps and shit like that. And I only got to test out the 2 game modes on, I think it was 1 map, or 2 maps. I think it was 1 map. But anyway, they were both fun. Team Deathmatch and Warzone, Warpath, which is a mode where it's like King of the Hill where you gotta go take control points.
Right.
Except this control point moves around constantly on the map, so everybody's running around contesting it, so it's chaos.
Right.
And also, random demon runes will pop up on the map where someone runs over and they go turn into a fucking demon that can one-hit kill anything, so they're running around blowing people up and tearing them apart, and you're like, holy fucking shit, run. And it's violent. It's very violent.
Well, that's pretty good.
And it also has a lot of customization I was surprised about.
Right.
Especially since it was a beta, and I hope that I actually get to carry over my stuff into the full game, because I unlocked really cool shit. And I had a humping, what's that called? Emote?
Right.
Yeah. Did I send you that video?
No.
You can make your character hump by pressing F2, so that was fucking great.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. It's like
Game of the
next level teabagging, you guys just going at it. Going to town on that chunk of meat that you just blew up. So yeah, Doom 4 beta was great. I'm really, a few people have been saying, the beta sucked, my hype level's gone down. My hype level has increased by about 1 million. I wasn't even thinking of the multiplayer when I pre-ordered this game.
Hey. You could say that your hype level is over 9,000.
Meme! I thought it was going to be like a Doom reference, and then you're just like, Dragon Ball Z reference, why the fuck not? Yeah. I bought this game solely because the single-player campaign looked violent and awesome, but now I'm hyped for the multiplayer as well. Doom, I'm calling it, best game ever. 2000 and forever.
I'm sorry if you could hear that in the
I heard
the
that,
podcast.
and I was deeply disturbed, yeah.
Turns out someone with like a sub is in his car and it's just here like dum dum.
So, in other news, Batman vs Superman came out. Neither of us have seen it yet. It's getting very bad reviews.
It sure is. In fact, there's a funny meme about that one as well.
Is
the sad Affleck.
Sad Affleck. I've seen that. It's depressing. You don't want a superhero movie to not be good.
I know.
Because we want people to make superhero movies, even though the cinemas are cluttered with them. I enjoy them, so I want them to keep making them.
Let's hope that this doesn't foreshadow the end of superhero movies.
Highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it.
Civil
Because
War's
Marvel
about to
has
come
like up till 2020 announced.
And
up to 2020 announced, and then who knows how far they're planned.
Yeah, recording heaps of shit. I was one of the people when Batman vs Superman was announced and the first trailers were coming out. I was saying it looks shit. I'm actually kind of keen to see it now. The later trailers came out. It looks pretty good. It looks like the kind of thing I enjoy. Of course, a lot of people who said that walked out of the theater saying that was shit. But I'm optimistic that it'll be good. I don't mind when the movies are really serious, even though this one is apparently ridiculously serious and Batman's just an angry person.
That's the issue with DC in general.
They make everything dark.
They make everything all dark, gritty, serious, and then Marvel's like, "Way! The Hulk made a prostitute joke! Wow!"
To be fair, that's because 99% of the DC cinematic universe is Batman movies these days.
Yeah.
And Batman, to be fair, is a more serious character, unless you're watching the 60s Adam West Batman.
Ah, yes.
Where holy marathon, Batman! Because they're running. Nice meme, Robin, you fucking homo. But anyway,
I just remembered something.
you just remembered something?
I just remembered who made Deadpool. It's Marvel.
Of course.
There you go.
Well,
comparing Deadpool
it's Marvel
to Batman versus Superman.
It's the third guy on the market, old mate Fox.
True.
With their X-Men rights, which is the reason why Deadpool's not going to be showing up in all of our other Marvel
That would be
stuff.
quite the interesting thing if that happened.
Of course, it'd be shit because they'd M-rate it instead of MA rate it,
True.
which would be a bit disappointing. But either way, that was a great movie. We've already gone into detail about that.
Yes, we most definitely have.
Actually, speaking of Fox, there is a new X-Men movie coming out soon. That looks pretty cool.
Isn't there?
Yes,
I haven't seen the
X-Men.
past one.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Isn't
You
it
didn't
Days
see
of Future Past?
Days of Future Past.
Haven't seen
I will
that
forever say that's the worst name of all time.
Alright.
But that was a good movie. I enjoy the X-Men
Wait,
movies, even though a lot of people
How
hate
does
them.
that work? Days of Future Past.
That's the point. Because it's like they go into the past to change the future and stop the future from happening, but it's like...
In the past?
Yeah, because they go alter the past to change the future.
So the future doesn't happen in the past, so that the past doesn't happen in the future, and then...
Yeah, it's...
And then Days. And then Daisy.
Daisy happens, and then we wonder why we spent like $35 on a game that's never going to leave early access. that's a
And
joke.
then gave up on it and started playing Mindsy.
I
I
Mindsy
remember.
episode 4. I promise it'll come eventually. I'll be in my pajamas. My pajamas that a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about right now. You included, I think. Or did you watch my original Minecraft videos before I deleted them?
I
You
believe I
watched
did.
A couple.
I believe I did.
My second gaming video of all time. Mindsy Part 2. I think it's called Poisoned in Portsmouth. I remember the name. Legendary. I did my first ever face cam. It was a face reveal sort of thing. I wore pajamas. You want to see? I've got these pajamas right here. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Look
pretty.
at that.
Oh, nice.
I am shaking. Hear this. Those are the pajamas. Anyway, they match my new chair. I should put them on and record Mindsy episode 4.
You'd like blend in. It looked like there's nothing there. It's like just like a floating head.
It's always depressing when you see a chair sitting by itself.
I know. You just have to sit in it.
Please don't sit on me. When does Civil War come out of curiosity?
I don't know,
That's
actually.
a couple of months away.
I mean, last year was pretty good for the movie department. So I'm not sure if this year will be can beat 2015 if you think about it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot announced currently that I'm thinking.
I can't remember anything big happening.
Well, there's
like I've seen
the usual
it.
Marvel affair that's gonna go on all year.
I've seen like some stuff, but I haven't seen anything that's really like been like holy shit, face blast.
Well, there's a bunch of video game movies coming out this year.
Yes, I have strong opinions about
We'll be
those.
unsure on whether those will be good, but all of these ones coming out are actually made by the game developers, so hopefully that will
like
bump
that
up.
one movie.
You mean the one that I'm fucking ridiculously keen about?
Is that the one about the thing with jump scares?
Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
That doesn't have a release date.
Oh, right. So
I feel like that movie is now just going to be on a backlog that they're never going to actually release it because of the fact that a lot of people, like 99% of the world, hates Five Nights at Freddy's now.
it's like that one movie that's coming out, the Angry Birds movie.
Oh, that looks shit.
That looks absolutely disgusting. Like, the whole Angry Birds bell curve of excitement has come to an end.
That game
No
put
one
in
cares
years
about
ago.
it. No one cares about it, and now they're finally coming out with the movie, and the trailer looks absolutely horrible.
They have arms and legs. And they talk.
Don't even.
I don't understand.
Speaking about horrible movies, the Segways are back!
Oh, shit.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, fuck me. Don't really.
Gonna be absolutely horrible.
It really does look bad. I don't want a Ghostbusters movie to be bad. I love Ghostbusters.
I know.
I just bought the game and started playing it. And actually, Steam reviews for that say the only Ghostbusters 3 we'll ever need.
Exactly.
Probably true. But you don't want it to be bad, but I really, honestly think it will be. That was a bad trailer.
Honestly, the trailer looks horrible. The dislikes to likes, it's 80% disliked. As well as the fact that now Sony... Is it Sony?
I believe it is.
I believe Sony is...
It's like Columbia Pictures
Sony
and all
is
that.
deleting all the comments that are negative.
Really?
Really?
Really? I didn't know that, because when we watched it was relatively new. We were messaging each other on Facebook. You were like, dude, look at the dislike ratio. It's like double the amount of likes. And on a big thing like that, it's not very often you would see that.
Exactly.
On a movie, like a thing with millions of views, and it's got more dislikes.
Literally millions of views, and then it's got like a million dislikes
Yeah, it's
compared
it's
to like...
got hundreds of thousands of dislikes. And it's ridiculous.
It's just no one wants it.
Plus, it's a comedy, right?
I believe
And
so.
A problem with comedies is they always seem to put the best parts of the movie into
In
the
the trailer.
trailers. And if that's the best that the movie has to offer in the trailer, then it's only going to get worse from there.
I feel like we
Deadpool.
have to go watch it and record a podcast after it
Sounds good.
and literally just throw up on the mic.
Like we did with Deadpool.
Except-
not the throwing up part. Like,
Yes.
Deadpool was a similar thing. They seemingly put 99% of the best jokes and gags into the trailer, which annoyed me. But if that's really the best the movie can do, it was such a cringy mess of just...
But Deadpool also made a smart thing in where they made completely irrelevant trailers. Like, they made a trailer for Australia Day.
Well, that was all publicity.
It was all publicity,
And it was good
but it's
publicity.
still a thing.
Where he just rocks up wearing a cork hat and
Yeah, and it just starts pretending to be
he's
Australian.
holding a little crocodile toy. And then says Happy Australia Day, and then freaks out because there's a hat on his head that's scaring him. Oh, Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool.
And then they made a whole Valentine's Day trailer
sure
and
did.
stuff like that. They should just get Ryan Reynolds to record every single public holiday for the rest of time, every single year, another Deadpool video.
Exactly. Anyway, I think this episode might have to be a bit shorter than the other ones.
Because this lad over here, he's
This-
got to go back to school.
I have to go back to school right now.
He's
to
got a little thingy
go
called,
do more school.
He's got a little thingy called TAFE.
Sure do. Because I'm doing 14 units. So if anyone there has done the HSC or knows how the HSC works, you only need to do 10.
That's what I'm doing.
But I'm doing 14 because I'm a fucking dumb cunt.
Well,
Actually, it's probably the opposite, but who knows?
hopefully. We'll hope it's not because you're dumb.
Hopefully.
Anyway, so we will let him get back to his education.
And unless you want to start solo hosting this podcast, I think we might have to end it here.
Yes. That's a reference from before the podcast started. Anyways, thank you all for listening. I was about to say watching,
Nice.
and I fucking didn't.
Nice! But you did, actually. You did say watching. You said listening, but then you said watching as well. You said that you were going to say watching, so technically you did say watching. Anyway, without further ado, thank you all for listening.
I was waiting for you to go quiet so I could go, yes, again. But then you decided to fuck up. Yeah, thank you all for listening. We always enjoy doing these podcasts. They're a lot of fun. We hope you guys like them.
Because we sure as shit don't. Anyway, this has been officially Overlord.
And Gamer Skits, we are...
The Lost Gamers.
The Lost Gamers, indeed we are. And we will catch you guys next time.
See ya!